Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'll be doing my hashtag Friday Reads, and this is something that started on Twitter where everyone would kind of share what they're reading for the weekend, and Bunny Kate's brought it over to the book community here on YouTube so we could all share with everybody what we're reading here. So as you can see, the first book I popped up here, this is In the Dead of Winter by Chris Priestley, and it's a middle grade gothic horror, and I've just about finished. I've got like one chapter left, and I'm really enjoying this. I'll read you a little bit of the synopsis here. It says, an orphan boy, a haunted house, and a poltergeist with an itch for revenge. After his parents' death, Michael Viner's future is unclear. All he knows is that his new wealthy guardian has invited him to a remote country estate. But Michael begins to suspect something is not right on the very night he arrives, when he spots a mysterious woman in the frozen mists. The chilling solitude of the house itself is another surprise. His guardian is rarely seen, and there's an evil force lurking in an old hallway mirror. Michael soon realizes that the house and its grounds harbor many more secrets, both dead and very much alive. And Michael's reason for being there is quickly becoming clearer. I just want to read you a couple of the first few sentences here to give you an idea of the writing style, and see if you have the same impression I do here. My name is Michael Viner. I'm going to tell you something of my life and of the strange events that have brought me to where I now sit, pen in hand, my heartbeat hastening at their recollection. I hope that in writing down of these things I will grow to understand my own story a little better and perhaps bring some comforting light to the still dark, whispering recesses of my memory. Horrors loom out of those shadows, and my mind recoils at their approach. My God, I can still see that face, that terrible face, and those eyes. My hand clenches my pen with such strength I fear it will snap under the strain. It will take every ounce of willpower I possess to tell this tale, but tell it I must. There's something about when I first started this, I instantly had kind of a feeling of like Edgar Allan Poe. It's just that sort of writing, that gothic kind of style, and the wording structure, and sentence structure. But it's really well written. It grabs my attention. I like the character of Michael. He's gone through a lot with the recent death of his mother and the previous passing of his father during the war. His father died saving this man, and that's the man he goes to live with at this estate for the Christmas holidays. And it's a spooky old house and lots of things going on, and there's a hidden mystery there that he has to kind of uncover. And it's really enjoyable for a middle grade book. It's flying through. There's only like 218 pages, so like I said, I should be done within a little bit of time tonight. And so from there, I'm going to be moving on to Velveteen by Daniel Marks. And as you know, he has his own channel here on YouTube, Danny Marks YA, and if you haven't checked it out, what rock have you been hiding under? Definitely look at his YouTube channel. He's great. He's hilarious, and love all the books and things that he shows. He's got some really great stuff on there. But I have previously read this one. I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you haven't read this one, definitely pick it up. I'm just going to go ahead and reread this for the YT book club that's coming up. They're going to be featuring this book. It's on November 3rd, and it's a collaborative book club channel. It's run by Bunny Kates, Lindsay Mead, and Sam. And on November 3rd, Sam will be the one hosting this particular book, and his channel is the Midnight Reading Owl. But I'll put links to all three of their channels down below. And so, like I said, that's November 3rd, and I'm really enjoying this one. Of course, if you haven't heard what the story's about, it's about Velveteen Monroe. She was murdered by a serial killer by the name of Bonesaw. She's now kind of residing in purgatory, but she's constantly leaving purgatory and passing between where the dead and the living are to haunt him. And it's causing problems and cracks in the foundation of purgatory. But that's part of the story. That's what I thought the whole story was about. But that's only a small piece of it. There's a whole other thing taking place in purgatory. And his writing is just wonderful. He brings purgatory so vivid details, and really worth reading. So I'm really looking forward to rereading this one. And I'll probably at the same time kind of be reading another book, since this is a reread for me. I thought I'd pick up this one to see if I could squeeze it in before the end of October. And that's A Monster Calls. Ooh, can't really see that. A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and it's based on the idea from Siobhan Dowd prior to her passing. And I don't really know too much about this. I know people have said it's really good. It's got a lot of illustrations throughout the book and everything, and it's kind of creepy. Something about a boy named Connor who's expecting this monster to show up, the one from his nightmares, except it's not the one from his nightmares. Some monster seeking the truth. That's all just kind of the description in there. It's kind of a little bit vague, but it's gotten really good reviews, so it's not a whole lot of text. I think it'll probably be a pretty quick read, so I might be able to fit that one in through the weekend or into next week. But that's what I'll be reading. What are you guys going to be reading? Post it down below, and if you do decide to do your own video, please post it as a video response to Bunny Kate's channel so we can all be kind of grouped together. Thanks for watching and hope you have a good read. Thanks.